Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing one of my favorite songs. It's called All He Says I Am by Gateway Worship, and Cody Carnes and I believe Carrie Job wrote this together. Carrie Job may not have, but I know Cody Carnes was part of it. So anyway, we're going to be learning the lead guitar parts for it. We're going to be in the key of A, which is not what the original key's in, but we're going to do the key of A, which is what will typically be on Planning Center. So we're going to capo, 2nd fret. Rarely use capo when we play lead guitar, but this is one of those ones that we're going to need it on. So capo 2nd fret, and we are going to, I'm going to play through it, just some of the parts here, and then I will come back and explain it all later. So here is the intro. Alright, so those are the parts. I'm going to break them down for you a little bit here. It's really quite a simple song. So what you're going to do is you're going to start on the 9th fret, and we're going to be on the A string and the G string, and we're going to be going back and forth from just like that. So you may want to practice that for a little bit first. One thing, setting-wise, I'm on the neck pickup here. On a telly if you're playing a telly, and then on the guitar settings here, I just got a reverb. It's a pretty light reverb, but it's got some thickness to it, and then got a little bit of delay on underneath just to give it just a little bit of hangover, so it doesn't just sound real clean. You want to kind of drag it out a little bit. So anyway, so we're gonna basically, your notes are gonna be doing this back and forth with your right hand. You won't use a pick for this, or use your thumb and your pointer finger and do back and forth with these notes. So maybe just practice doing that for a while until you get it down. Once you get it down, you're going to switch between, you're going to go from here, on the night, again we got capo 2, we're going to go 9th fret to the 4th fret to the 7th fret to the 5th fret. So that again is, an actual speed is. Okay, do it one more time. Okay, so then the next part, the ending is kind of the little tag at the end, is just going to go from this note, walk down a half step, so that's pretty much the intro and the verse there. One thing to keep in mind is just to not be so stagnant in your playing. Be sure to kind of feel like it's almost like you're swaying with the guitar, like when you're playing. It's not just a real stiff sound. It's a real flowy sound, which gives the song that whole flowy sound. So again, I'll play that at full speed. Here we go. Play that through the intro and the verse. Last thing with that part is just to be sure to keep your finger on the string and the frets the whole time. You're going to slide to every note. You're here, and then so you're sliding on every one of those notes. All right, so the end of the verse, kind of the pre-chorus part, not really sure what to call it in this song in particular, but basically you just finished the line of, and he goes to the, and he makes me whole. You just slide up. After that. So the chorus is going to be the same thing with the pattern. You're just going to go up to, you're going to go, again, we're capo 2, so we're playing in G formation, so it's going to be the G note in the formation of the guitar, but you're still hitting this, the G string down here also. So it's going to be, I am, and repeats it, you're going to go to an E minor, D over F sharp, C. Alright, so the next part is just a part you just really get to just jam out on and play big chords, which is not typically normal for lead guitar, but it's going to be, it's fun for this song. So I would flip to the bridge pickup, and then we're going to do basically, again, G formation, so we're going to play E minor. We go to G over B. It's real important to keep those open and not play like traditional C chords like that and G chords, like to play real open. The E minor, we're going to do like an E minor 7 here, so just have these two fingers down here, and they pretty much don't move. These two fingers don't move from that 5th fret formation. So here you go, here's the parts. It'll be strumming wise is really just having these pops and kind of quick stops with your right hand, almost like you're going into a palm mute. So the first one is kind of like a, so if you hear that at the very beginning, that palm muted feel at the very beginning of each one of those chords, so you get that big, low, chunky, that kind of sound right there. So that's that part, and it just does that all through. The chains are broken, I'm no orphan anymore, that whole part. The only other difference I did was just went to the octaves of the notes, so we're playing E minor, so we're going to the E minor sound here. And just do the octave on the your first finger on the, what is that, 5, 7, 9th fret on the A string, and then do the octave of that on the 4th string and on the G string there, and you'll just play those two notes. I'm muting this one with the pointer finger, and I'm muting this one with my pointer finger also with the backside of it. So it'll be the chains are. Last one where it just goes to that different chord, it's going to go to a D, so you switch up here to an open D which is going to be, that's a traditional D there. You're going to take your middle finger off and just play that real open. And then it goes back to the rhythm guitar will then play the down verse there. So if you have any questions, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, just email Eric at StoneWater Church or Adam at StoneWaterChurch.com, or leave a comment in the box there below on YouTube. So holler at you guys later.